Hello, this is DMJack92 here, and today we're going to talk about Shapier on Minecraft, based on Quest 42, the computer game. Had to play it a little bit yesterday. I played some Quest 42 yesterday, just briefly, because I was trying to find a particular house as the thief character in the game. Of course, I got caught by guards. Troubled the anvil, pushed it one time, and then a guard caught me as I was trying to leave the building. It's like timing's everything for the thief character. All right, so I just used some oil. Oil is supposed to help make it easier to push the anvil, but you gotta have a certain amount of strength. I don't know, it's complicated. So before I get things started, I'm gonna go and we're gonna revisit Spielberg. I'm gonna head back over there, and then we're gonna start this. So let's go to Spielberg. Yeah, I was going to look at Erasmus. So here's the mountain. Last time I was working on his tower, but I finished the mountain finally, so it looks way better than how it was before. We can just go quick up there so I can fly. So you can see not much from this side. There it is. So you look down here, I finished touching up the mountains, and also now you can see that the starting line has been extended past that starting point, so you can further go down the road to exit. So it looks pretty good. I like it. I had started using the fill command because it seems to work best for that. I don't know if everybody knows about the fill command, but basically you just fill command and you just put in /fill and then whatever coordinates, let's say 1, 10, well, yeah, that's right, because that's the height. So it's 1, 4, and then let's say 10, and then you'd have whatever dimensions it's going to 4, and then 6. Okay, and then you put whatever block you need. Very, very simple thing for people to do a fill. Now, if you're doing stone, if you want to, since it doesn't have certain stones like the gravel will be stone 1. Right there, it'd be stone 1 for fill. If it has tiled data, then you'd have the integer on there. But if it's like give, then you'll have to put 1, 1, 2 1s or something like that. It's /give stone 1, 1, and then you're able to give yourself gravel. They don't have gravel in there. Well, not gravel. I meant I don't know why I just said that. I'll show you. /give stone 1. They have gravel. What's the other thing? Oh, sorry. @s stone 1, 1. Granite. Sorry, this was called granite. So then you can see I gave myself some granite. They don't have granite in there because if I was to do this, granite, it would give me an error. Okay, you have to do a stone. Same with, I think, another one, stone 3, and then stone 5, I think, is andesite or something like that, whatever it's called. I looked online. It kind of, somebody said something, but it didn't. Usually when I look for information on the internet, it tends to be pretty vague, and then I have to kind of like figure it out myself. Trial and error. You can see that's done. All right, so we got that, and there's that, and then another thing I had done was I extended the mountainside over here, and I expanded this spot right here. That's pretty much it. That's all I did. I just did a few touch-ups on the mountains, so it makes more sense for going to Shapier. And then this pathway. This is a work in progress. I'm creating a path that goes towards Shapier, but you kind of connects but doesn't. Meaning it's supposed to have a dead end. I wanted to do a drop off, but didn't succeed at that because this is still work in progress. All right, so this is Shapier. This is make sure that this gain is proper. All right. Make sure that this is okay. All right, so let's just get a little tour. I'm still working on it. It's a work in progress. It's not totally complete just yet, but I got most of the important areas done. So this is where your Saurus usually is parked. And here's your town. And then I have a map. Yes, you can place a map on a wall. That's awesome. I thought it was cool that I could do that. All I do is I use a frame, and then you put the frame on the wall and then place the map onto the frame, and it becomes a map hanging on a wall. Pretty easy. I thought it was pretty cool looking, just like the game, actual game. So this is the inn. You can see right here we got the inn, and then the upstairs is where the bedroom's at, where you sleep. Nobody really sleeps there. One person did, and then they just gave up and decided not to sleep there anymore for some reason. Alright, they'll close it themselves if they want to. So let's go to the plazas. This is the plaza. This is the apothecary right here. I know it's not fancy looking, but close enough. And right here, this is usually where Keep on Laughing would be at. I try to make it authentic, with the sun on the bottom and then the clouds. I couldn't put actual items on, so I had to frame them instead. I use that as the bedroom over there. And this is where the money changer would be at. Made a little bedroom for her. This is the weapon shop. I couldn't really put the anvil on top of the hatch. I tried, but it just would break every time. So I just put it in front of it and made a metal hatch instead of wooden one. That's the best I could do. I didn't want it. Not just anybody supposed to get his chest or a strong box. Okay. So this is the guild hall. You can sign in over here if you want to. And it's the training area. And that's just a bedroom. That's all I put over there. I assume that's probably where they sleep. I had 2 beds in there. Here's another one. This is where a Zizo normally would be. Is over here. Ziza spot. There's a little table right there. I put that in there so the character knows enchantments. It's just a bedroom. That's all I put upstairs was a bedroom. Zooming in the back was just to go to a bedroom. And for the astrologist or whatever, astronomer, whatever. This is his room. He usually hangs out down there. That's where he sleeps on his bed. And you can go up and get a nice, good view of the town by using that hatchet there, or the stars, whatever. The best I could do for this was make it a black matte thing on the side, because obviously it would be difficult to draw lines on that thing. And yeah, there's one more thing, is this. I'll discuss some other stuff in a second. This is the room. I know I couldn't make it very big like in the actual game, I'm sorry, but this, I did have a side door thing that goes to the bedroom, and then this right here is usually I think they had an armor or I don't know how to pronounce it, but I just made a dresser. That's what it is instead on the side. Yeah, that's where the thief was supposed to go to get the tea set or whatever, for the money changer. Sorry, I spoiled it. That's the job. One of the jobs was to go here, get the tea set from this building over here. Yep, that's the exact location of where it's located at for the tea set. You have to go along this path, go down here, you make a left. Yeah, I didn't understand. I actually looked it up online because it's been a while since I played the game. I looked it up online. I was like, what the heck is it talking about? I don't understand. It didn't. The help online was useless to me. So the money changer, though, when I talk to the money changer gives directions, so you don't have to really cheat. You just go to the money changer. She tells you, hey, turn right here, turn there at the end with the alley that has no name. That's where you go to. And I followed the money changer's directions, and then I found it. It was way easier. But yeah, it's right here. It's the dead end. If you look on the map, it's at the end of this, and it's a door. It's the house on the right, just like the money changer says. And if you're confused, you just look for a torch. I think it might have been blue, though. I'm not sure. But there's a torch right next to the door in the game. Not that hard to miss. Pretty easy to find. So this is supposed to be where the palace is supposed to be at. I haven't built the palace yet. That's one of the conundrums I'm in. It's the palace, because I'm not sure exact order of the rooms. That's the problem, and the directions and all that. So I'll probably have to win the game again in order to figure this stuff out, or at least get captured in Razir. To figure that out. Obviously, the throne room would be last, but all right. So that pretty much covers all of that. I try to place doors as accurate as possible. There's a few doors probably missing though, but that's okay. The mountains I'm working on, I plan to fill in these mountains. You see, I kind of made an idea of where the mountains will be set up, and I'll just use the fill option since that's quicker instead of what I was doing on Spielberg. I was building block by block. Then when I was wrapping up, I was like, I gotta do this easy. I want to try the fill option and just use that. Way easier. Yeah, I know they love to be on the outskirts. They don't like being in the town. They love to just wander outside the town. Favorite thing to do, and they love to socially interact with each other. That's the one thing I've been learning about these guys. I know they talk about villagers in the game, but villagers actually are smarter than you think. They seem like they're not so bright, but they're actually pretty smart. The pathfinding they could use a little more intelligence on, but They're good at escaping. They're good escape artists. I've learned that. And they socialize. They socially interact. I know they have the sleep. It doesn't really do much, but rest actually helps heal them. They don't really eat unless it's for breeding purposes, blah, blah, blah. Everybody knows that stuff. But the following part, people say, oh, how do you get them to follow? You use a boat with a leash. You could, or a minecart. But I noticed that they actually will follow. They follow the player, me. They follow me around without those things. They just walk and follow me. But not all the time. They do it by choice. Depends on their mood. Because most of the time they're not really following me, but I've noticed they'll follow me while I'm building stuff. I'll be placing blocks and all of a sudden they'll run to me and to see what I'm doing. Which is kind of weird. Not all of them, just some of them. Some don't do anything. Depends on their mood, I guess, or what they're trying to do. They want to observe, because they like checking out blocks and observing stuff, so they have curiosity. That's what these little villagers have. They're very curious. They love checking out stuff. Especially new item. Oh, I missed a spot. Damn it. I just want to make sure the top of the door is covered with the blocks. Alright, that's good. I plan to make houses out of all this stuff. That's the other thing. I want to get houses built, all that. I would like to, I do need to get the palace done. And I need to expand the desert. Once I have the desert expanded, build oasis, all that stuff, then I'm going to have to build Razier. That's another thing. Razier is the sister city of Shapier, which is supposed to be on this side. Supposed to look exactly like it, but it's the beat up version of it. Like cracks and stuff on the ground. That's what it actually is supposed to look like, but complicated. It'll be fun. And I'm presuming that Razier will be full of enemies. I have to figure that stuff out. It's kind of complicated. Just a little complicated. Alright. That's it. So, if you liked the video and you made it to the end of the video, be sure to click the like button down below. Also, remember to subscribe to this channel, DMJack92 Gaming, for more videos from me. I plan to continue more Spielberg episodes. Not Spielberg, more Shapier episodes. I already did the Spielberg. Spielberg's wrapped up. I just wanted to touch base, do a touch-up, talk about it, I guess. But Shapier is the next thing I'm working on right now, so I'll plan to make more videos of the Shapier thing for those that are curious about that stuff. I do like to make little buttons and tricks and stuff. I'd love to have a magic carpet, but I don't know. The EOF, I need to work on that too. And then the WIT, that's going to be a fun one. Command blocks are useful. Oh yeah, there's one last thing before I wrap up. I forgot about this. One last thing. This is a new feature add. So I set up this command block. So you go over the tripwire and ta-da, Spielberg, and it shows the title. So that when you enter Spielberg, it'll say it. So all they did, I'm not gonna break this whole mountain apart, but there's a command block hidden inside the mountain that's near this right here, tripwire. So that way when you walk over the tripwire, it will have that title. Pretty easy to do. You just do the title command. Very easy, and just follow the directions. At S, or at, in this case, at P, because the command block prefers at P, not at S. Because if you put at S on a command block, it's thinking, you want to do a command on myself? That means you're telling the command to give a command to itself. So you have to do at P, the nearest player instead. And then you just do title and then whatever text, hello, something like that. Something like that. Oh yeah, my bad. Not title. This. There we go. There we go. Because it has to do it at me. Well, the command block's different though. It's totally different there. All right, so that's it. All right, so see you guys later. See you on the next video.